Ranking, rating, and grading of any institute or university depends on five important parameters. They are teaching learning process, teaching learning resources. This is number one. Number two is the research outcome. Number three is graduate outcomes. Number four, outreach. And number five, perception. Let's understand all these parameters briefly. Teaching learning is the core of any teaching institute or university. How well your curriculum is, how well your teaching pedagogies are, how well your teaching resources are. Whether the teaching resources, teaching learning resources are of global standard, are of standard of institutes of excellence, premier institutions. That is very important. Whether your curriculum meets industry requirement, whether your curriculum gets revised, revamped, designed, developed, considering all these stakeholders like industries, alumni, parents, students, teachers. Do you consider all the things, all the 360-degree feedback while revising, introducing the courses? Does it have flexibility? Does it provide flexibility to the students? Does it have all the components for overall development to the students like project elective, reading elective, research components, a lot of intensive opportunities, a lot of problem-based learning opportunities? So this is the most important parameter called as teaching learning. Second is research outcome. How much research-based learning, research-based ambience is present in the university or institute? How much research is being contributed by the teaching faculty or the students? How much research grant, research supervision, research consultancy is there in the institute? How much involvement of industries, companies, and other stakeholders in different research activities in the university? How much research visibility is there in terms of quality publications, quality patents, and their citations? This is second part. Third is graduate outcomes. When you are delivering some courses, delivering curriculum, whether you do assess the outcome, student learning outcomes, pragmatically, honestly, or whether you map the student learning outcomes with the setting objectives carefully and sincerely, that matters a lot. It's not only preparing the documents for rating, ranking, and grading purposes or accreditation purposes, but rather to sincerely see how much changes the courses and the curriculum are bringing in the students, and the students are being helped in developing employability skills, industry-ready skill set in them. Fourth parameter is the outreach. How much involvement is there of the faculty members, of the students in outreach activities, especially the teachers? How much involvement is there in outside the institute in terms of research, in terms of consultancy, in terms of mentoring, in terms of collaboration, in terms of joint research, in terms of joint teaching, in terms of collaborative research, collaborative teaching? This brings global standards and global practices very near, close to the institute, so that it can also practice the quality. The fourth parameter is the perception. Perception is not built immediately. All the four parameters, as discussed, are very well practiced, very well formulated, very well designed, very well observed and practiced sincerely. The perception slowly keeps on improving, and one day it will be built as strong perception. So I believe that teaching learning, research outcome, graduate outcomes, outreach, and perception, these all five parameters are strong. Rating, ranking, and grading of the university and the institute will be always excellent, outstanding. I hope these four parameters and how these four parameters are to be practiced could help the stakeholders who are aiming at, obtaining high ranking and grading of the institute and the university. Thank you.